DWBL-FM 91.9.
Radyo ning Archdiocese ning San Fernando, Pampanga, DWBL 91.9 Bright FM. Ako po Ichin Nuguid ingke kayong kakaluguran, kayan tabe po ngening kaorasan. At para po ne kareng kekatamo nga listeners at viewers king radyo at king Facebook nung atin kayo pong buring ipadala o ipayabot a mensahe kay king kekatamong programa, malyari yo po reting isend karing kekatamong Textline Numbers. King Smart po 0918-351-8282. Pasibayo po 0918-351-8282. King Sun Cellular po 0942-357-4268. Pasibayo 0942-357-4268. At malyari rin pong isubscribe ing kakatamong YouTube channel ing ASF Radio Station 91.9 FM o kaya po ing www.youtube.com/c/ASF Radio Station 919 FM. At paki-like and share na rin po ing kakatamong Facebook page ing Archdiocese of San Fernando Radio Station 91.9 Bright FM o kaya po ing www.facebook.com/official.asfradio. At kakaluguran, follow us on Twitter at radio_ASF. Antimurin king Instagram, ing kakatamong username at ASF Radios. At para po karing advertisements, you may send your inquiries king asf.radio.mktg@gmail.com o kaya po mouse o mag-text kayo karing numerong 0949-609-5478. At para po karing donations, aburiyo pong ipayabot kay king katamong istasyon, malyari yo pong isend king GCash account number a 0905-319-4871 makilagyong Joseph Mary Bacay. BPI account number 8810-012049 makilagyong RCASF 91.9 Bright FM. At para po king BDO account number 0062-9801-7632 ing kaya po nga account name the Roman Catholic Archbishop of San Fernando. At pasibay po makiramdam at i-share tala po rening kaya katamong miyaliwang balita, keni king kaya katamong lalawigan, antimurin po iba't king nasyonal. Malyari po nga makasahop kaya katamo ngening Aldo. At pagumpisan tayo po yan, keni nga kaugne pamurin nining kaya katamong bagyong Betty anilog po king Philippine Area of Responsibility inyang Sabado. Bistaman po keniking kaya katamong lugar tayo masyadong panamdaman ining pamanuran. King Cagayan naman po agpang po karening kaya katamong balita karin niya po napon especially penamdaman. At agpang pong kening balita mayayakit po kanu alumwalya king Philippine Area of Responsibility ing bagyong Betty king Biyernes. At reni namang kaya katamong signals makatas lapamurin king Batanes at Cagayan. At para karing detalye, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA expects Typhoon Betty to exit the Philippine Area of Responsibility or PAR on Friday, even as cyclone wind signals have been raised in Batanes and Cagayan. At a press conference yesterday, PAGASA Assistant Weather Services Chief Chris Perez said in the next 3 to 4 days, Betty o ini pong ating international name Amawar is likely to maintain its typhoon category. At ana pong makanyan, once it leaves PAR, it could be downgraded to severe tropical storm category. We still do not see a landfall scenario. The Weather Bureau Chief added that tropical cyclone wind signal number 2 was raised in Batanes At kaya naman pong northern portion ng Cagayan, including Santa Ana, Gonzaga, and Babuyan Islands, makatasya naman po ining wind signal number 2. Perez said that areas under wind signal number 2 should expect po kanuren ng mga sikan apamanuran karing tutuking adwang 24 oras. At malyari po iting magresulta kinga pamag-albog kareni pong mga babang lugal, landslide, particularly those near the mountains o reni po nga manuknangan malapit po kinga kabundukan. Perez said, adding that aside from Typhoon Betty, the southwest monsoon will bring rains in many areas in the country. At kalupada po rening kay katamong dimdam na kareni nga may ngalabas sa balita po, ing panamdaman tamo po nga pamanuran. Kaya pong bandang Luzon iba't naman po ketang epekto adarala na po niting hanging habagat pasik na nga na po ning bagyong Betty. On Tuesday morning, the center of Betty will be at 275 kilometers east of Basco, Batanes. By Wednesday morning, it will be 230 kilometers east-northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. By Wednesday to Thursday, it will slowly curve away from the country, and by Friday, it is possible that it will exit the northern boundary of PAR. At napun po Aldo Lunes, 11 a.m., ini pong kakatamong bagyo slightly decelerated while moving northwestward over the waters of Cagayan. The center or eye of Betty was estimated 470 kilometers east of Apari, Cagayan, or 475 kilometers east of Calayan, Cagayan, with maximum sustained winds of 155 kilometers per hour malapit po king libutan. At atin pong pamagbugso 190 kilometers per hour as it moves northwestward at 15 kilometers per hour. At agpangpong kaya nga 5-day forecast track, the southwest monsoon will bring rains in the western and southern sections of Visayas and areas of Mindanao. Anya magdatun pa mo rin po inga kaya katamong pamaningat at pamaminto po karening kaya katamong manungkulan nung atilaman pong sabyan kaya katamu or i-instruct to evacuate, especially po karening lugar anong mayayakit po ing peligro. At king aliwa pa pong balita, ining kaya katamong farmers group counters DA claim on red onion SRP. At para po karing detalye, farmers group samahang industriya ng agrikultura o inipong ausantamong sinag countered the claim of a ranking official of the Department of Agriculture that the implementation of the 150 peso suggested retail price o SRP for red onions and 140 pesos for white onions was supposed to be an internal agreement after a senior DA official did not sign the draft memorandum order. King metong pong interview na po, ini po nga Sinag Executive Director Jason Cainglet said only the cartel and traders benefit from the delay in the implementation of the SRP. Agpangkaniti, first of all, it was a stakeholders meeting. It was not internal. It is for public consumption. Even during the hearings of Congress, the results of the DA meetings were being submitted. Cainglet was reacting to the statement of Agriculture Assistant Secretary and Deputy Spokesman Rex Estuperes after he defended the decision of the agency to postpone the implementation of the 150 peso SRP. Estuperes maintained that the announcement on the SRP for onions was premature pending the official issuance of a memorandum order of Agriculture Senior Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban. At ana pong Cainglet, Congress gets documents from the DA since these are public, not internal. Only the cartel and mafia conduct internal meetings. The SRP for onions was supposed to take effect on May 22 as agreed during the stakeholders meeting on May 19. According to Kainglet, even the local government units are waiting for the issuance of SRP to help in the implementation. Kainglet said that if the DA does not implement the SRP, it should at least offer another scheme to bring down the retail price of onions. At ayan po kapilang tapa mo enjoy ining murang presyo na nining sibuyas at pasibayong may katakman. Karening sibuyas dapat nga ni atin po nga panibayong issue po karening kay katamo pong sibuyas. At para po karing aliwapang balita, ining kay katamong gasoline prices going up again. At para karing detalye, oil firms are implementing another round of mix adjustments in pump prices today, with gasoline on its third straight week of increase. In a separate advisories yesterday, oil companies said they would raise the price of gasoline by 1 peso and 10 centavos per liter, while kerosene would have a reduction of 35 centavos per liter. The price of diesel, meanwhile, will see no movement from its level last week. The adjustments will take effect at 6 a.m. Yan pong Aldo Martis for most companies, except for Caltex, which implemented the adjustment at 12:01 a.m. and Clean Fuel, which will implement it at 4:01 p.m. today. This week's price adjustments, which reflect the movement in the international oil market, mark the third straight week of increase in the price of gasoline and a second straight week of decline in the price of kerosene. At ayan po, karengke katamong motorista, atin pong pasibayong pamagtas king presyo ning kay katamong gasolina. Anya naman po, magpagas na kayo po at for sure po, ay na kayo sana mabibigla. Kaya ni po nga pamagtas ning presyo karening kay katamong produktong petrolyo. Samantala king aliwapang balita. Ini pong kay katamong BSKE o ining barangay at sangguniang kabataan election. At ala po kanong serious threats ahead of BSKE ag pangkaring kay katamong kapulisan. At para po karing detalye, the Philippine National Police is seeing no serious peace and order concerns ahead of the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan Elections or BSKE this October. At a press conference yesterday, PNP Chief General Benjamin Acorda Jr. told reporters that security measures are being prepared for the BSKE, which will take place on October 30. This early, we do not foresee any serious peace and order concerns on a national scale in the 2023 BSKE, Acorda said. He added that they have received some threats on some barangay officials and prospective candidates, but they have conducted appropriate measures in the affected areas. The PNP chief revealed that they have received a few threats so far. It is not that big of a magnitude, agpangpungkening kay katamong PNP chief, compared with those in previous elections. It is not to the point that the elections would really be affected. On the part of the persons of those who are affected, there are procedures that can be adopted, and then they can avail themselves of some of the exemptions being provided by the COMELEC o ining kay katamong Commission on Elections, kalupa na po ning gun ban. They can avail themselves of that. And I think there was also a set date on the processing of this gun ban exemptions. Agpang po king kay katamong PNP chief. At if more personal protection is needed, barangayan officials and prospective candidates can connect with the PNP Police Security and Protection Group, according to Acorda. At he added that they are already monitoring some potential hotspots. He bared that one of the causes of flashpoints during the BSKE is intense political rivalry. At ano pa po that is the major thing that we are really looking after. He added that they are also monitoring possible conducts of atrocities led by the remaining active guerrilla fronts of the Communist Party of the Philippines at New People's Army. At para po karing aliwapang balita, ini pong kekatamong PhilHealth atin niya pong paganaka, karening ating hypertension. The Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or PhilHealth is encouraging those at risk of hypertension to get screened and seek treatment if necessary. Stressing the importance of preventive care, PhilHealth President Emmanuel Ledesma also urged Filipinos to register and avail themselves of the Konsultasyong Sulit at Tama or Konsulta Package. At ana pong makanyan, it is the goal of PhilHealth Konsulta to diagnose and treat the early signs of ailments such as hypertension. Included in this package are consultation, health screening, laboratory, and medicines. Ledesma said in a statement, karing mga labas pong Aldo. An individual could be considered hypertensive when blood pressure reaches 140/90 or mas matas pa po ka rin. Dani pong kekatamong risk factors. Apin po rin older age, genetics, obesity, physical inactivity, high salt diet, at excessive alcohol intake. Based on the Philippine Heart Association's Presyon 3 survey, 12 million Filipinos suffer from hypertension. About 65% are aware of their condition, while 37% are on treatment and 13% have reached their target blood pressure. According to Ledesma, the PhilHealth Konsulta package includes targeted health risk, screening and assessment, initial and follow-up consultations, standard laboratory test, and 21 essential drugs and medicines, including antihypertensives listed in the Philippine National Formulary such as enalapril, metoprolol, amlodipine, at ining losartan. All PhilHealth members may register at www.philhealth.gov.ph or at any PhilHealth local insurance offices in their area. PhilHealth is paying 9,000 pesos for confinements due to hypertension at accredited levels 1 to 3 hospitals. O ita po masanting niya po nga offer inining PhilHealth kareni po nga beneficiaryo or member na po niting PhilHealth i-avail tayo po at ban kanita mas maranon mas mayagap po nung manamdaman man po kani nga hypertension. At para po king aliwapang balita, reni naman pong kekatamo nga reprinted national IDs may be out by Friday. The Philippine Postal Corporation might already have in its possession the thousands of reprinted national IDs that were destroyed during the fire that razed the Manila Central Post Office building last week, PhilPost Postmaster General Luis Carlos said yesterday. Last week, PhilPost wrote to the Philippine Statistics Authority and requested for the reprinting of 7,582 national IDs belonging to residents of Manila that were destroyed in the fire last May 21. It would take the PSA 5 to 6 working days to reprint them, according to Carlos. He said that they would pick up the national IDs from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. He added that by Friday, they might already have in their possession the reprinted national IDs and would have them distributed. As for the 2,588 national IDs that arrived last May 22 or May 23 or after the fire, all have been delivered by their mailmen. At pinpureta rin kay katamong miyaliwang balita ngeni pong Aldo Itine. At para po kareng karagdagan pang anunsyo, ini po nga medical mobile clinic schedule. niti pong kekatamong global health ne po. May 30, yan pong Aldo at Suya King Balibago, Angeles City. At para po karing kekatamo pang aliwang anunsyo, ini nga presbyteral ordinations ng Reverend Omar Nino Vitug Defensor, King June 6 po, 2023, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Inga lugar po King St. Joseph the Worker Parish, King Poblacion, Florida Blanca, Pampanga. Antimurin, Reverend Arjon Magat de la Cruz, King June 8, 2023, Thursday, 9 a.m. At ing lugar po King San Vicente Ferrer Parish, Calulut, City of San Fernando, Pampanga. At Reverend Christian Ray de Dios Kayanan, June 12, 2023, Monday, 3:30 p.m. Ing lugar po King San Guillermo Parish, Kabambangan, Poblacion, Bacolor, Pampanga. At dakal pong salamat kareni pong kekatamong talapakiramdam at talapanalbe King Facebook Live. King kayo pong pamanantabeng yaning kaorasan. At idinantala pong maya pa oras dening kekatamong Facebook viewers, Ikanita de la Cruz Reyes, Anthony Dolores, Chody Daclan, Arch Villorente, Peng Sikat, Willie Banyas, Rodel Viloria Galamay, Madge Pains Lingat, Nadine Sunga II, Ricky Lopez Tadeo, JC Villanueva at kang Vona V. Kiliente. Antimurin kang Chean Dagdagan, Justin Cayetano, Daisy Fuentes Hinolan at kang Linda Anisete David. Iba't po kang kakaluguran Linda Anisete David, Happy San Fernando Day, pakigreet po. 36 years wedding anniversary. Salamat po. Ayan po, happy 36 36-year anniversary po kay kayo ne, wedding anniversary di Linda Anisete David. At iba't po kang Vivian Gonzalez, Happy Fiesta San Fernando, happy viewing from San Agustin Parish, CSFP. At hello po karening kay katamong regular listeners, King Pampanga Provincial Jail, Security Guards of Mother of Good Counsel Seminary, Chancery, ASF and DSF Buildings, kang Tita Paz de Jesus, Spiritual Children of Padre Pio, Cherry Pie Salon ng City of San Fernando, Imang Nene Canlas at kang Tatang Abel and Imang Prima Kiwa. At antabayanan tayo po inke katamong 10:30 a.m. Rosary, 11 a.m. Misa King Raju with Reverend Father Robert Feliciano, 12 noon Kwentuhan Katoliko with Reverend Father Ramon Torres. At 3 p.m. po inke katamong Chaplet of the Divine Mercy, 3:30 p.m. Kapampangan Songs, at 5:30 p.m. in Tuesday Novena to St. Anthony of Padua, 6 p.m. Barkadahan kay Cristo. 7:30 p.m. in Cruzada with Reverend Father Joselito Among Tok Vital. At pasibayo dakal pong salamat, karengke katamong kakaluguran, amianan tabe po, nganing kaorasan. Chinchin Nuguid po, mimingatamo po.
DWBLFM 91.9.
Feel at home tayo dito. Enjoy life at Bright FM 91.9.